bullet coffee. Yeah, you mix butter in with your coffee and throw some MCT powder in it if you want to. How do I make it? You make a pot of coffee, then you add 1 or 2 tablespoons of butter or ghee, and then you mix it all together, shawty. You drink this instead of breakfast. It suppresses your hunger and gives you lasting. Bullet coffee also makes ketones readily available in your body. This leads to insane fat burning potential. Hey guys, what's up? It's James. I figured today for episode number 7, we will continue with the health stuff. So yesterday I mentioned some things about bullet coffee. I got a lot of questions, a lot of comments, and so today I wanted to make today's episode entirely about bullet coffee. This is one of the things that's led to me losing 40 pounds in just a few months. Bullet coffee is basically butter mixed in with coffee. If you don't learn anything from today, just remember that bullet coffee means butter in coffee. Okay, so here we got a pot of coffee, a big knife, this is some butter. This is organic butter that I bought at Walmart. I think it was like $3.49. And this right here, this is called ghee. It's called grass-fed butter, and it comes in something like this. It's actually not in the refrigerated aisles, so you'll probably find this over by olive oil and things like that. Coffee. When you want to make bullet coffee, you get your coffee and you pour it in whatever you're going to drink it out of. In this case, it's just a coffee mug from my little place in Denver. That's where I used to call home. Alright, so there we got some ghee. This is ghee. Take your spoon, fork, whatever. In this case, a knife. Okay. And you just slob that in there like that. Alright, same thing. Just like that. If you want butter, you can use butter stuff. Howdy ho 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 ho. Hello lads and lassies. Today it's City of Compton video blog number 7 coming straight at you like some crazy guy that had brain surgery. That was me. A ton of feedback, questions, comments related to bullet coffee. And yes, I'm wearing a stupid suit. I found it at Walmart this morning and I like it. So what if it's pink? It looks good on me. So let's do this. What is bullet coffee? Bullet coffee at a high level is butter mixed in with coffee. Okay, what does that do? Well, for starters, butter is fat and fat makes energy. So it's basically putting your coffee on steroids. What you want to use when you're making bullet coffee is you can use one or two things. You can use butter, which is good, or you can use ghee, which is grass-fed butter. You can find it on the olive oil aisle usually, and this is what it looks like. The other thing that you're going to want to put in it is MCT powder, not oil, but powder. The MCT oil, pretty heavy on your stomach and will probably make you throw up. The powder's a lot more gentle on your stomach, so I definitely recommend this. And MCT stands for medium chain triglyceride. It's just another word for a ketone producing agent. Yesterday I told you that I was on the ketogenic diet. It rids your body of all sugar. Sugar causes a lot of problems in your body. It makes you fat. It makes your energy levels go up and down. So as your energy levels go up and down, so does your mood and concentration and thinking power. And sugar is not good. This bullet coffee, however, the energy that you get from it lasts a lot longer and you don't have the ups and with regular coffee. The other thing that you get when you add butter into your coffee is it suppresses your hunger. So you don't need to go out and eat a big breakfast or eat cereal and bread and all this stuff like that at breakfast. Don't eat breakfast. Grass-fed butter is better than regular butter. Why? It has a lot more nutrients in it. Its macronutrient profile is way better and denser than just regular butter. So if you're trying to choose in between ghee or grass-fed butter versus the butter that you find in the refrigerated aisle, you definitely need to go with the ghee. Whenever you're metabolic. The second way bullet coffee helps you to lose weight is that it boosts your metabolic rate. It increases significantly your metabolic rate. And that means that you're going to burn more fat and you're going to hold fat for a lot less time. The third benefit of drinking bullet coffee is that it makes you think faster. Ketones are fuel for your brain. So your brain has two options for fuel. It can choose sugar or it can use ketones. If you follow the ketogenic diet and you drink bullet coffee, you're not going to have any sugar in your body. That means the fuel source for your brain is ketones. And let me tell you, I have brain cancer and I'm like a normal person. The fourth thing that bullet coffee does is it helps you work out harder. For the same reason that you can think longer and harder and concentrate more for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day, the same thing applies in the weight room. You work out harder, you work out for longer because your body is using ketones that are more efficient, that are stronger than sugar. So this is another reason why, even if you don't have cancer, even if you're healthy, if you go to the ketogenic diet and you drink bullet coffee, your life will improve 100-fold in just a matter of months. And some of you may ask, well, I've read about the ketogenic diet and I've read about bullet coffee, and the ketogenic diet says that you can use heavy cream in coffee. So why wouldn't I use heavy cream instead of coffee? The reason why you want to use butter, the reason why you want to use ghee is simple. It has way more fat than heavy cream. So the story behind bullet coffee came from a guy in Silicon Valley. He was overweight, he was like 300 pounds, and he was always looking for ways to lose weight, except none of the ways worked. So one day he was in the Himalayas climbing up mountains in the cold ass winter, and he went into the house of some villagers, and these villagers warmed him up with some creamy tea. It was essentially bullet tea, and it got him to thinking. It gave him a lot more energy, and this was the drink of choice for the villagers that had to work outside in these sub-degree temperatures every day. So it was kind of like their little secret. Their, you know, here, give me some butter and mix it in there. That was their secret sauce, so to speak. He came back to the United States. He started making this. He researched it, and he started seeing immediate benefits from it. And it all goes back to the vacation that he took climbing mountains over there in Tibet. He learned this recipe from the people over there. Simply throw butter in your coffee. You can also throw butter in tea. I do that sometimes. It's not as good as it is in coffee, but you can also throw butter and ghee into tea. So I highly recommend experimenting with this. See how you like it. Stay on this diet for as long as you can. At least start off with making bullet coffee, and then get your body accustomed to using ketones and producing ketones. I will put links in the bottom of the description of the video for everything that I've shown you here. This is Quest Nutrition MCT powder. This isn't the oil, but the powder. A lot better on your stomach than the oil is. And this helps your body produce ketones. Okay. This right here is ghee. If you have like a Whole Food store or some kind of natural food store, you'll easily find this there. If not, I'm going to put a link to Amazon in the profile so you can check it out there. And then I will also put some other links that show you the research and the science behind bullet coffee, how it works, the methodology to it, and what you can expect from trying it out.